Today in the Fresh Brew Run Club, I'm reviewing the Whoop strap and answering the question, is it good for runners? Welcome back to the Fresh Brew Run Club. So for today's video, I'm going to review the Whoop strap from the perspective of a runner. So if you're not familiar with the Whoop strap, it's basically a fitness tracker that you wear on your wrist 24/7, 365 days a year. You never take it off. In fact, it comes with a charger. You charge this device and then slide it on the Whoop strap to charge the actual strap. You never take it off your wrist. It's connected to an app, and the app will help tell you a few different health metrics. So it'll find out your strain, so like how much you're straining in your workouts or in your everyday life, your recovery, how recovered you are, and then your sleep. It'll track your sleep. So those are the three main aspects of what it does, and there's all kinds of data within those three categories. Now, if you want a very comprehensive review of how exactly the Whoop strap works, I will link to their official website. They have much more information than I do. What I want to focus on today is answering the question, is the Whoop strap good for runners specifically? So there's a lot of different uses for it. I'm going to focus on running. So within that, I'm going to give some of the pros, some of the cons, and then my final verdict. So starting with the first pro, a big thing for me is tracking sleep. So this does a really good job of showing you just how good you're sleeping. And for me, and for most people, I would assume, sleep is a very important factor in running performance. This doesn't aid your sleep, like you don't put this on and sleep better. However, it helps identify certain things that will help you sleep better. And for me, it just makes me pay attention to my sleep more. In the past, without the Whoop strap, I really wouldn't think about sleep. I just kind of go to bed whenever, wake up whenever, and not think anything of it. Now I know, like, okay, I need to get this amount of sleep. Here's the factors of what makes good sleep versus bad sleep. Here's how it impacts my running. For me to be able to see that data really motivates me to try to get better sleep. So the second pro for me, and very similar to the sleep, is within the app, you answer a series of questions after every sleep. When did you go to bed? Are you feeling sick? Did you sleep in your own bed? Did you listen to white noise when you went to sleep? You answer all these questions of things you did throughout the day and did in your sleep, and you can start to see some patterns. So if I don't listen to white noise when I'm sleeping, I might not sleep as well. For me to see the data, like, it really sets it out. Those are the kind of things that factor into performance. And before it was just kind of anecdotal, like, yeah, I guess I didn't drink enough water, or maybe I'm not gonna run as well. Now you can see it laid out right in this app. So the third pro for me, it does help give you an early indicator of when you're sick, which I think is really valuable. So you're not just running when you're sick, you're not just trying to push through it. Like, there are some things like your heart rate will be elevated, and it'll kind of give you a little warning. It'll say like elevated heart rate. So that's really helpful. And that ties nicely into the fourth pro for me. And that is the ability to know the difference between when you're feeling unmotivated versus when you're fatigued. So like, you ever wake up in the morning and think like, I don't feel like running? That could be just because you're unmotivated, you don't feel like it, you're not in the right mindset, or it could be because you're actually fatigued and your body needs a rest and you need a rest day. Without the data and tracking your heart rate and your heart rate variability, like, that's just kind of a guessing game. So you could get out there and you're a mile into it and you're like, actually I feel fine. Or you get out there and you say, you know what, I'm exhausted, I should not be running, I'm gonna turn around, and then you've already run 2 miles and the fatigue builds on itself. So the Whoop strap does a really good job of identifying that. You'll get a recovery score every morning, so you know, like, hey, my recovery score is 25%. I should take today off or else I'm going to hurt myself. In the past, like I said, it was all just sort of a guessing game. Now you can see objectively, okay, my body is not recovered. I am not well rested. I shouldn't run today. Or, hey, I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna get over that mental block because physically I'm doing fine, and I'm gonna get out there and run. So now I'll get into some of the cons. So like I said, I've been wearing this for a year. I feel like I have a good sense for what I like and what I don't like about this. The first thing you're probably gonna notice when doing some research about the Whoop strap is the price. So it is pretty expensive, and I think that's probably the biggest con. It's $30 a month. For me, that's very valuable. I consider running an investment. I'm investing in myself and this hobby that I really enjoy. It's good for me mentally and physically. I'm willing to pay $30. It's worth it to me. But for some people, if you are a little more casual, there's nothing wrong with that. This might be just a little too expensive. So again, $30 a month, like, that is not cheap, but if you are really interested in that data, if you're looking to take your fitness like very seriously, I think it's worth it. But again, that's up to you. You have to figure out, like, can I get by with just like kind of a regular fitness tracker or use my Apple Watch, or am I looking for that next level of data and tracking and precision, which I do believe Whoop strap offers. but it comes at a premium. So cost, a little bit of a con for me, but I think if you're willing to spend that money, it's worth it. The second thing for me, while I think after a while I got used to actually wearing the strap, it is a little bit bulky. It was a little awkward sleeping at first. Like I tend to like sleep on my arm sometimes, and it can kind of dig in. You can never take it off. Like the point of the Whoop strap is to have this like tracker on you 24/7. So it takes some getting used to. It can feel a little bit bulky. Some of the edges are you know, just a little bit sharp, but eventually I've definitely gotten used to it. You don't take this off, so it can be a little bulky. I don't know how much they can actually slim this down without like cutting in the battery life and some of the sensors, you know, but it is an adjustment that you're gonna have to make. So that's a little bit of a con for me. So the final con I have for the Whoop strap, and I kind of touched on this with the price point, if you're just looking to like casually track your fitness, I don't know if this is worth it. I use it a lot. I try to run almost every single day, so I really appreciate that data. But if you're not training for anything, if you're not like working out every single day and really care about tracking your fitness, I think this is a little more advanced for more casual use. There's a lot of products out there. Like I said, the Apple Watch has a lot of great fitness trackers. You know, there's some other competitors of Whoop that are a little bit cheaper that offer less data, probably less precise measurement. But if you are approaching this from more of a casual perspective, I think it's just a little too expensive to justify that kind of price. But when I am training for something, when I am running more frequently and looking to get the most out of that training, the Whoop strap is an incredibly helpful tool. I highly recommend it. It's just up to you. What are you using it for? If it's more casual, probably wouldn't recommend it. But if you are in that like heavy, serious training mode, absolutely recommend the Whoop strap. So that transitions nicely into my final verdict. I am a big fan of the Whoop strap. Like I said, I've been wearing it for over a year. I really enjoy it. I love getting the data. I love breaking it down and saying, okay, I did this and it impacted this and I can see where my fitness is. It's very helpful. Like I said before, if you're looking for more casual use, this probably isn't for you. So I would just kind of think about, what are you looking to do with this? If you are a runner, I think this is super valuable. I think this is an incredible tool to add to your arsenal that will improve your running. It'll hopefully improve your sleep. It'll improve your recovery. You'll start to figure out certain patterns and trends and what makes you run worse, what makes you run better. It's an awesome tool. So I do recommend this. If you are serious about tracking your fitness, I plan on continuing to wear the Whoop strap. It's been very helpful for me, so I do recommend it. It's just a matter of what are you looking to use the Whoop strap for. So that is today's video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions, any comments. Do you have a Whoop strap? Are you using it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Whatever you want, ask me anything below. I'll try my best to answer it. My next video, I do have the Whoop strap 4.0, so this is the 3.0. I'm gonna do an unboxing and a quick review, and then I'll do a review maybe a few weeks after wearing the new version of the Whoop strap, which this one just came out. So I'll have kind of both reviews at some point. But thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you soon. Welcome back to the Fresh Brew Run Club. So for today's video, I'm going to review the Whoop strap. Please. Welcome back to the Fresh Brew Run Club.